We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoffs. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Gators ready to get this thing started and open the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Ole Miss offense will get the first crack at it here. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
It's a fumble!
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. So the Florida Gators offense will try to get something going with their first possession. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly talented. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
Offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. He's going to go for a big one. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gators! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. You start the season top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Dances away. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the left. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And, Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. You saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level, and with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wallace. On the move at the 30. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Rebels are on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here we go. Wants to throw on 1st down. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Lining up for the PAT.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's complete on the right side. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sturdivant.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Bring in the heat. Slides away. He'll throw it. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Got a man. It's Hawkins. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Caught near the sticks. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball. Ready.
There he goes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
You know, on a 3rd and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page, and now it sets up 4th down.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This quarterback has been locked in. He's guiding this offense with precision, and most of all, he has taken care of the football. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Scanning the field, it's Glagway. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. Turns it on at midfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the catch. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Gators have it with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room.
And you wonder if that... This is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the...
Brings into the open. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Power football with the run. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Punt is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Zings it complete to the right. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To throw, it's Lagway. Makes the grab, it's Sturdivant. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. A strike downfield. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Guess not all doinks are bad. Off the right, upright, and through. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play.
Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Crosses the 30. Into the secondary on the right. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
How many ways can I get it to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, go in full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Lagway. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Gators come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They just keep firing. Grab near the marker. It's Sturdivant. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Gators can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Hawkins. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Touchdown, Florida! And the stomping has commenced.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. On the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense getting set for first down. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Wallace. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He'll keep it himself. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The 40. He's at the 20.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open.
Scores on the sneak.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Rebels will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Spits it out to the back. Pulls it in. It's Clark. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Back to throw, it's Lagway. The short hands, it's Sturdivant. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught close to the marker, it's Wilson. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Gators are on the move. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his... There he goes. He goes out of bounds, and he is really close to the goal line there, knocking on the door.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man? Putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
Ole Miss 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Ray. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Finds his man. It's Ray. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On play action on first down. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Just brilliant orchestration of this offense by the sophomore quarterback. And he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in today. When he's doing the work during the weekly...
Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Past the 30. He's at the 10. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Finds his man. It's Alexander. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Rebels will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And what a show we've seen from the man behind center. Their passing game has been simply outstanding the entire game. They've put it in the end zone, and they will get your attention with the numbers they put up. To the air, it's Lagway. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Wilson. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 45. Good enough for a first down.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Jackson. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. But when you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to...
Turning it on! And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Taylor has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use it.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll slide and avoid the big hit. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
Man, now and if this offense could go back, they'd be like, throw it away. You know, don't take the sack earlier in the downs because the scramble now puts you in a good 4th down situation. Interested to see what this offense does, but they got to stay away from those negative plays.
What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This young signal caller just seems to get better and better with each game. He's been elite in every aspect. He's thrown the ball on time. He's made big plays down the field. He's punched it in when they've gotten opportunities. You just couldn't ask for anything more. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Got his man on the right. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
And this This offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Looking to take a shot. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you want.
He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it, and more than enough for a 1st down. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.